Well, yes, you should, because something new and extractive is about to hit your wallets, meaning your disposable income might be taking up a new item on the growing bouquet of expenditure. Some stories have been flying around suggesting that very soon you will be paying a bit more in form of tax when you buy petroleum products. Yes, it's called 5% fossil fuel surcharge, and it is legal, signed, sealed, maybe not delivered to you yet. Just so you know, the 5% fossil fuel surcharge is a provision of the new tax law, one of the 4 tax reform bills signed into law by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on June 26, 2025. I know what you're thinking, but they have removed fuel subsidy, so what did they do with the supposed money not paid for subsidizing fuel? Maybe this is where the money went.
The removal of subsidy was a decision that was tough, but it has restored fiscal balance, not just at the federal level. The states, they have much more money. They have double the kind of funds they had before, and so they are able to provide their own contribution.
And here's some quick facts about the fossil fuel surcharge. It will be charged at the retail end, supply or point of sale. Don't worry, CNG and cooking gas are exempted. The Federal Inland Revenue Service is the collecting agent. More work, perhaps more money. All eyes now on Mr. Wale Edu, as the law says it is his job to announce the commencement date. There will be consequences for defaulters, while government is eyeing an estimated 796 billion naira yearly from PMS alone, excluding diesel and aviation fuel.
We have not even survived the pains of fuel increase. Talk less of say next year they'll be adding another 5%.
This is not the right time. They removed subsidy, and we have not seen any infrastructure, because the first time they removed subsidy, they said we are going to see changes, infrastructure, things are going to be built, but we have not seen anything.
Let's now hear from the taxman.
What we have is that there's a law that was enacted some years back with a surcharge on fuel under the FEMA Act. This is a provision that is now in the new tax law, and it does not take effect as of January 2026. I know some people have been giving wrong information about this. What is in the new tax law is that this surcharge will take effect on a date in the future based on an order to be released by the Minister of Finance. And we do know that Minister of Finance is responsible enough to determine when it's appropriate to do so. The intention is to earmark and dedicate the revenue from this tax into providing transport infrastructure that can reduce the cost of transporting items, logistics, and overall bring down inflation for the Nigerian people.
The implication is, once it comes to effect, Nigerians may be paying as much as 45 naira per litre extra as fuel tax, as tax on petrol, and more on diesel. Also, as it stands today, there is a 1% tax on fuel. So every litre of petrol you pay 860 naira for today has an 8 naira 60 kobo surcharge. Government says it wants more money to do infrastructure, while also declaring a 20.9 trillion naira non-oil revenue, a 40.5% increase from last year. If this is any consolation, however, Nigeria is not the only country that administers petrol tax. Some African countries like Angola, Ghana, Algeria, Egypt, Tanzania, Uganda, Cote d'Ivoire, and Libya also apply petroleum taxes to their oil and gas sectors. It only applies differently. And barring any last-minute review or delay in implementation of the 5% fossil fuel surcharge, this is the new tax reform law, and it may just take its course. Olu Phillips, Channels Television News.
For more clarification on the petrol tax, join the Morning Brief on Tuesday, September the 9th, 2025, on an exclusive interview with Mr. Taiwo Oyedele, who will be with us live on the Morning Brief.